Welcome back to In Montreal, and hang on as we get to Amzalad coming up in a couple of seconds from the Oprah Show. But bigger and better. Let's go local right now. And a local artist, Laurie, Kader, joins us in Montreal. She's got galleries right now, works of art showing in New York and Ottawa, and she's here to talk a bit about it. Thank you for joining us in Montreal.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the set. Thank you. Tell me how you got into it. You were saying before we got on air that you started working or painting at 3 years old.
I did. I even have all my artwork from then.
You kept it all?
I did. And it's very interesting to see the evolution of what I've done from then to today.
Was this something that you always wanted to go into, was painting and arts?
It was. It's been developed since a very, very young age, and I've always kept with community art, also private lessons, and of course showing my work.
Okay, now the paintings are very distinct. Talk about your paintings. We're going to show them on the screen in a couple of minutes, but talk a bit about your art and how it came to be.
Well, they've really evolved over time. Since a very young age, I've been dealing with a medical condition, and through that, I've found a way to heal myself with my artwork and turn it into a career and create these beautiful pieces of art.
When did you first figure out, and we're looking at some of your work right now, when did you first sort of figure out, like, wow, I can do something with this?
Well, I think that it happened at a very early, like we were talking about, and then, you know, with the influence around me in community art settings and just really getting into all different kinds of mediums, and then sort of finding my way and figuring out what it was that I wanted to do. And I guess it really all started when I started at Dawson.
Yeah.
I did fine arts at Dawson, and it was a really wonderful program, and it was very intimate, and we really progressed and learned a lot through the arts, and with that I just kept growing and growing and growing.
Have you seen anything like this before? It seems to me like it's something pretty unique.
Yeah, I really haven't seen anything like what I do. There is a lot of abstract work out there, that's for sure, but I guess mine is very personal and very unique in the sense that I connect the personal with the fine art aspect.
And I guess that's what makes art good, when it's personal, right? And good art should be unique, no matter, you know, what you're dealing with. Art should reflect you.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very, very big part of my life. It is my whole life, actually.
Yeah.
So, and it's my career now. So it's wonderful to have such great reception from people and to see what people think about it, and that they can also relate to it in their own way.
And tell me about art for healing and what that means to you.
Well, it's a really big part of my practice, and you know, I go through different stages in my life, and my body changes as I grow, especially with my condition, and so it's nice to be able to explore that on a creative level and sort of depict the different stages of what I'm going through at the time.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, and so it's really becomes a matter of art for healing and using it to help myself and to help others and to show people that you can really do what you want.
What would you be doing without this? Could you imagine your life right now without?
No, I can't. I really can't. This is my life, so I can never imagine not painting or drawing or doing anything artistic.
So where does this go from here? You have a gallery right now showing in Chelsea, New York.
Yeah.
And in Ottawa. And you've had shows before, right?
Yeah, I've had shows in and around Montreal, and I've showed once in a group show in Italy, and
oh, wow.
I've done, you know, various things in the art field also. So I just hope that it will grow from here. Okay,
tell me a bit about where it is in New York and in Ottawa, because it's taking place until May 1st in...
Yeah, May 1st in New York, and the end of April in Ottawa.
So where can people see it?
So you can go on, there are two different websites. You can go on agoragallery.com and or gallery7a.com, which is the gallery in Ottawa. Okay, and lauriekader.com as well. Is my website, and what can people get on there? Basically just an overview of what I do and what I've done so far throughout my art career, more a general type thing of all my pieces, and obviously in the galleries it's more specific to tailored to what they wanted. Are you going to stick with this kind of art? I am. I'm definitely, yeah, it just keeps growing and growing. Excellent. Well, Laurie, thank you so much for joining us in Montreal. It's Laurie Kader here on In Montreal as the show continues. Christine Zaklama coming up, going to talk about a festival, and we'll talk fitness with fitness specialist Amzalad and Lisa Rubin when In Montreal returns right after these. Don't go anywhere.